Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The boathouse has recently received a lot of attention, according to General Hospital spoilers, so it may play a significant role in Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermaine's plot. James West eventually gave Ned Quartermaine the secret after hearing it while he was holed up in the boathouse. James updated Ned on Willow's shocking because he overheard her remorse over her kiss with Drew. Ned might easily use that information to blackmail Drew in the upcoming weeks, but he has to decide what to do with it now. But Ned also wants Michael Corinthos to know that Drew is a liar, so perhaps he could use this information in the end to demonstrate that. Naturally, if Ned tries to reiterate what James told him, Michael might not believe him. It's easy to see Michael playing the part of someone who thinks Ned is making this up to gain control or implying that James is just misinterpreting. Either way, given the boathouse is usually a drama hotbed, it might come up again. Fans of GH are aware that Sonny Corinthos killed Agent John Jagger Cates in full view of the camera. Moreover, Sasha Gilmore Corbin nearly dated Cody Bell in the boathouse, so perhaps Willow and Drew would be a better couple to make the move there. Recently, Drew went to the boathouse with Willow, and they had some really private moments there. Willow is tired of being tempted and just wants Drew to leave her alone, but he doesn't seem to be able or ready to do that. Could that be the boathouse where Drew and Willow give in to their affections at last, given how frequently it has been used in recent months for significant story points? Ned will be able to easily learn of the betrayal and send Michael to see it for himself if it occurs on the Quartermaine property. Michael could be able to witness Drew's abilities himself if he doesn't trust Ned's insider information from James. We'll give you our guesses on how Michael will react when he discovers the bombshell information that Drew and Willow are harboring for one another, according to General Hospital spoilers. According to General Hospital spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, from October 7th to October 18th, Brooklyn Quartermaine and Harrison Chase will hear some unsettling news from Violet Finn's principal. Violet was sent home early from school after hitting another child, and it's likely not the first time she's shown unsettling behavior in front of the teachers. Violet's problems may come to Brooklyn and Chase's attention sooner rather than later, particularly if she is expelled during the week of October 7th to 11th. He's heading over to Holly Sutton's hotel suite with Jack Brennan. Holly and Brennan's relationship will be incredibly interesting because they will never trust one another. Diane Miller will still be worried about Holly's return to Port Charles even though Robert Scorpio will reassure her that his heart belongs to her. After Holly's visit with Brennan, Robert will spend some time with her, so Diane might be concerned about past grudges being reopened. Elizabeth Baldwin is going to do all in her power to help Lucky Spencer and Aidan Weber get past the awkwardness of their reunion at the hospital. Laura Collins is returning to PC soon, so Lucky will also be seeing her again soon. The long-awaited moment when Laura and Lucky finally embrace will excite GH fans. Sam McCall is going to visit Alexis Davis in Pentonville, and this is more important than ever because it may be the last time Alexis will ever see her daughter. Brennan will receive a warning from Anna Devane elsewhere, so she might be suspicious that more trouble is coming. Holly may be the one Anna warns him about, since she usually makes him nervous. Jason Morgan and Anna will meet up later, giving them an opportunity to discuss what transpired during the Jen Sidwell commotion. Given their fear of death, Jason and Anna may have played down their kiss and intense feelings. Even said, Anna has been finding it difficult to move on from the lip lock and might still be dealing with her developing feelings for Jason. Will Jason secretly feel the same way? Now that Brennan is back with Carly Spencer, we'll see if she pops up hoping for quality time with him or if she wants another favor. In any case, Anna will soon question Carly, so that could be an attempt to cast doubt on her Sonny Corinthos alibi. Regarding Dante Falconeri, he will be optimistic. If Lucky's last tests show he's healthy enough for the procedure, that might be because of Lulu Spencer's transplant. Liz will, however, struggle with anxiety, so she would worry about any difficulties Lucky might have and how Aidan might be affected by the drama. A new friendship may be developing across town as Brad Cooper starts to open out to Cody Bell. Now that Lucas Jonas is back, Cody might be able to relate to Brad's desire to make a change in his life and perhaps even give him some guidance on how to handle love. Although Lucas seems prepared to put Brad in the rearview mirror, our predictions suggest that a reunion might be imminent. Viewers of GH will also witness Martin Gray and Alexis have another strategy meeting, but Sonny will proceed with a fresh plan of his own. Following Christina Corinthos Davis's explanation, Sonny will provide Diane with very detailed instructions. If Michael Corinthos is uncomfortable with the direction that this is going, he might feel compelled to intervene and attempt to shield Sonny. Similar to this, Jason will be reluctant to support anything. Could this be about Sonny turning himself in, as he implied to Carly, since he is ready to make a big decision? Ava Jerome, on the other hand, will experience hostility. Could Ava run across another of her many adversaries in Port Charles, Christina? Ava can potentially become entangled in the anarchy of Sidwell that is about to happen on PC. Sidwell is likely to unleash his vengeance on Port Charles during the week of October 14th to 18th because he wants his gems back and a healthy dose of payback. Holly's theft of Sidwell's property will cost her dearly, but Jason, Anna, and Lucky might also find themselves in jeopardy. If Sidwell receives information that Lucky's sister is the motivation behind the assignment, even Lulu may end up on the firing line. In any event, according to General Hospital spoilers, Sidwell will demonstrate that he is a formidable opponent, so be prepared for all the awful news that lies ahead. According to General Hospital spoilers, people are curious about Aidan Weber's love prospects now that Colin Cassidy is playing the role. Although Cassidy appears to be older than Aidan's earlier incarnations, he is a capable actor who seems to be able to handle compelling material. Lucky Spencer is back and eager to get back in touch with Aidan, which is fantastic news. After spending so much time apart, Aidan and Lucky's reunion won't be simple, but we have hope that they will succeed in the end. It's time to consider Aidan's love interest now that the show has chosen a permanent Aidan recast. When Aidan was younger, GH writers started setting the foundation for him to be gay, and Elizabeth Baldwin followed her intuition and went to Lucas Jones for guidance. When Aidan, a teenager, essentially came out to Liz in December 2023, they followed up on that. Aidan eventually admitted to Elizabeth that he was infatuated with a boy called Tobias after telling her that he liked someone in his science class. According to General Hospital previews for Monday, October 7th, Willow Corinthos will make an effort to forget about Drew Quartermaine and concentrate on her family with Michael Corinthos. There will be some topics for Michael and Willow to discuss now that Lucas Jones is back in the area and prepared to take on a role in Wiley Corinthos' life. Willow appears to be suggesting that they work things out together, which may cause Michael to relive some painful memories of the baby switch. There will undoubtedly be some tearful moments when Lucas visits Bobby Spencer's grave at the cemetery in the interim. Harrison Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine will have to deal with some startling revelations from Violet Finn's principal. Brooke Lynn and Chase were already aware that Violet had hit a child, Garth, for calling her father an alcoholic. Violet and Chase had a lovely conversation, but it might not have been enough to keep her from facing some serious penalties at school. In the GH teaser video, Chase appears perplexed as he poses inquiries. If this isn't the first time an issue has arisen since Hamilton Finn entered treatment, the principal may decide to announce Violet's expulsion as a result. Violet, for her part, will ask Tracy Quartermaine for guidance on what to do if Finn is disparaged by someone else. In Monday's GH episode, Lois Cerullo will also have a disturbing moment. It remains to be seen if this has anything to do with the Violet drama or possibly a secret. Lois might be worried if something happens to jeopardize the long-kept secret that Brooke Lynn is Giovanni Gio Palmieri's biological mother, as the show has been making suggestions that she may be. Robert Scorpio will inform Diane Miller that Holly Sutton is back in town in another scene, but he will reassure her that their relationship is stable. Holly will answer the door at her hotel suite anticipating room service and will look surprised to see someone else. Jack Brennan appears to be making an appearance, as he will have a fascinating interaction with Holly in Monday's episode. After that, Terry Randolph and Elizabeth Baldwin will review Lucky Spencer's last test results in the hopes that everything will proceed according to plan for Lulu Spencer's liver transplant. Lucky will finally get to see Aidan Weber after all these years, and he'll admit he owes his son a big apology. We'll see how Aidan reacts to Lucky's first real attempt to mend things and establish a connection with him. General Hospital spoilers state Aidan may keep his guard up out of concern that Lucky may forsake him again, but our predictions point to them forming a better bond over time. The Friday, October 4th General Hospital teaser teases Violet Finn having to be picked up early from school after fighting with a boy called Garth. Violet punched Garth because he had labeled Hamilton Finn a drinker and had continued to talk about his stint in treatment. Violet was taken upstairs to change when Brooklyn Quartermain showered her with grape juice in retaliation from Garth. Violet was appreciated by Harrison Chase for being honest with them, but he also cautioned her that her actions could have repercussions. A call stating that the principal needed to meet Violet's guardian immediately alarmed Brooklyn. Ava Jerome advised Rick Lansing at the gallery not to investigate any possibility of tampering with Heather Weber's results because GH might use their own lawyers to delay the case. Before taking departure, Rick understood someone had to be protected by Ava. Following that, Ava went to see Portia Robinson at her workplace and confronted her about the results manipulation that Rick was aware of. At first, Portia attempted to deny it, but Ava was certain it was her and didn't hold it against her for attempting to keep Trina Robinson safe. Ava eventually convinced Portia that she was accountable by stating that she would stop at nothing to keep her own daughter safe. Ava insisted on helping Trina because she knew that if her mother's job failed, Trina would blame herself. That being said, Ava wished Portia would just shut up and stop making a big deal out of herself. In addition to the fact that Rick might snoop around for Heather's benefit, Portia was worried about Brad Cooper working in the lab now. Ava thought she could handle Rick, and she soon received a call informing her that he was trying to have the case thrown out. Regarding Ava's enigmatic buddy, Rick maintained that they should stay that way. They hugged after Lucky Spencer dropped by Sonny Corinthos' office. Lucky felt that his father would have been disappointed that he had ever left, while Sonny believed that Luke Spencer would be happy for him for returning. Following Sonny's inspirational speech on fathers and sons, Lucky visited the hospital to meet up with Isaiah Gannon. Next, Trina attempted to reschedule Giovanni Gio Palmieri's violin performance at the gallery, but after Ava shoved Christina Corinthos Davis out of the window, he lost interest. Trina walked away and tried calling around to see if she could get another violinist. Jocelyn Jacks had Gio and Trina make up after realizing there was tension when she arrived. Gio ultimately consented to perform the concert in Trina's honor and wait for the court to rule on Ava's guilt. Lucas Jones was welcomed home by Carly Spencer. Lucas discussed his desire to make a fresh start in Port Charles again, which included leaving Boston and taking a job at GH. After the baby exchange was made public, it was difficult to be near Wiley Corinthos, but Lucas was now prepared to become an uncle. Lucas looked for updates after Jocelyn informed him about Carly and Sonny's potential participation. But in the end, Lucas made the decision to return later for further information, and he managed to locate Brad at the hospital lab. Brad was happy to see Lucas, but his happiness was short-lived. Lucas was just there to provide clarification regarding his return to GH, which explains why. Brad was Brad's only business partner, he didn't want to talk to him about anything else. Lucas wasn't against Brad, he just wasn't interested in hanging around thinking about the past. Carly spoke with Pozzolo about Alexis Davis and the need to clear her name when she got to his place. Sonny believed that locating the gun that Alexis threw away would be crucial in demonstrating that it wasn't the one that murdered John Jagger Cates. Sonny promised to give himself up if it came down to it because Carly was worried about what would happen if the weapon wasn't recovered. We'll bring you more drama predictions as General Hospital spoilers indicate that if Alexis' condition worsens, Sonny might be pressured into making a confession. Thursday, October 3rd General Hospital spoilers tease that Elizabeth Baldwin sat with Lucky Spencer and gave him a hug while he was eating a burger at Bobby's. Liz received information from Lucky regarding the issue surrounding Jen Sidwell and he gave her his word that he wouldn't break any pledges he made to Aidan Weber. Lucky accompanied Liz to GH since she had to go to work. Molly Lansing Davis visited Alexis Davis at Pentonville and encouraged her to take the necessary steps to win her release. Part of Alexis' defense involved putting Sonny Corinthos under the bus. Molly said that despite search attempts, the weapon Alexis disposed of remained missing. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.